Let's talk a little bit about the rules and restarts in soccer. In soccer, you're typically going to see a three-man officiating crew. You're going to have your center referee, and then there's going to be two assistant referees, also known as ARs. The referee is the one with the whistle. The ARs are the ones with the flags. The referee's job is to keep the game fair and safe by enforcing the laws of the game. The ARs are there to assist the referee as necessary, but among their primary responsibilities is signaling when the ball has gone out of bounds and then also monitoring the offside law. In soccer, the ball is considered in bounds until the entire ball crosses over the entire line. Once the ball crosses over the entire line, then it is out of bounds. A ball that sits on the line or a ball that travels along the line is considered in bounds. That also applies regardless of whether or not the ball is on the ground or in the air. So say, for example, the assault team is taking a corner kick down here and this player hits her serve and it crosses over the goal line and then bends back into the field of play. The instant that this ball gets wide of this end line, it is considered out of bounds and the play is dead. The last team to touch the ball before it goes out of bounds concedes possession to the opponent. So let's say the Salt player here kicks the ball and it deflects off the Pepper player and ends up out of bounds. It becomes a throw-in for the Salt team, and that's how we restart play. If the ball goes out of bounds over the sideline, in this situation the Salt team would be awarded a throw-in. Here, the ball is deflected over the sideline by the player in black, and a throw-in is awarded to the white team. The white team subsequently knocks the ball over the sideline, resulting in a throw-in for the team in black. Let's talk a second about end line restarts. As with throw-ins, the team that last touches the ball before it goes over the end line concedes possession to the opponent. So if this player from the Salt team takes a shot that goes wide of the goal and goes over the goal line, the Pepper team is awarded a goal kick, which is typically going to be taken by, it can be taken by anybody, but it's typically going to be taken by either the goalkeeper or one of the defenders. Once the goal kick is taken, no other player can touch the ball until it leaves the 18-yard box. Here, the goalkeeper restarts play with a goal kick. However, if, let's say, the Salt player takes a shot here and the goalkeeper deflects it out of bounds, or maybe it deflects off of this player and goes out of bounds, then play is restarted with a corner kick. And again, any player on the Salt team is allowed to take it. Corner kicks are taken from, obviously, the corners of the field. Corner kicks are valued as dangerous scoring opportunities, as we see in this video. When a foul is called, play is restarted with a free kick. There are two types of free kicks. There are direct free kicks and there are indirect free kicks. An indirect kick requires a second player to touch the ball before it enters the goal. So if a team is awarded an indirect free kick somewhere near the opponent's goal, typically what you'll see is two players on the ball, and one player is going to pass the ball to her teammate, and this player is going to try to shoot. It's important to note that on an indirect kick, the second player to touch the ball can be from either team. So for example, let's say that this was an indirect kick and for whatever reason this player decided to shoot directly and it deflected off the goalkeeper and went in the goal. That would count as a goal. If this player shot and it deflected off of this defender and went in the goal, again, that would also be a goal. As long as two players touch the ball before it enters the goal will stand. A direct kick simply means that the player taking the kick can score directly without another player touching the ball. So let's say in this example, the Salt team has been awarded a direct free kick from here. This player can shoot directly and score. Another player doesn't have to touch the ball. That would be a goal. Okay, when a foul is called in soccer, the team that committed the foul must give a 10-yard cushion to the team that they fouled. So in this example, let's say the Salt player was fouled here. The Salt team's awarded a free kick. The Pepper team must give a 10-yard cushion in all directions should the Salt player request it from the official. And typically what you see in these situations, because we're now in shooting range, is you're going to see the Pepper team build a human wall of 3, 4, or 5 players, and their objective is basically to take away some of the goal that this Salt attacker has to shoot at.
In this clip, the red team has been awarded a free kick, and the player on the ball elects to shoot directly.
If a direct kick is called against the defending team inside its own 18, the result is a penalty kick. So let's say the white team is attacking this direction and this attacker gets fouled by one of the Pepper players. The Salt team would be awarded a penalty kick, which is going to be taken from the penalty spot, which is 12 yards off the goal line, and all these other players would have to stand outside of the 18-yard box and outside of the D, and nobody is allowed to enter this area until the ball has been struck. Anybody on the Salt team would be allowed to take the kick. They would just select one player. Even their goalkeeper could take this kick. They're going to select one player to come up here, and it's a direct free kick, one shooter against one goalkeeper.
Here, the attacker in black is fouled inside the opponent's 18-yard box, resulting in a penalty kick. Moments later, she takes the penalty kick and scores a goal.
For a goal to be scored, the entire ball must cross the entire goal line within the framework of the goal. When that happens, play is restarted out here at midfield.